Alrighty, folks, welcome back to another Pokemon Sword and Shield guide. This one is a long time in the making because it took me forever to grind my shiny out in the wild. So it was a very long time before I could actually make this video because I didn't want to make this video without actually having a shiny. But there are a couple things I need to address before we go any further here. And the first is there are a ton of new changes coming to YouTube with these rules regarding whether your content is targeted at children. And I personally have never really felt my target audience was children because if you look at a lot of my past videos, there are a lot of inappropriate jokes and just inappropriate themes, as well as just like I curse a lot and I do a lot of things that just aren't that I'm not targeting kids. Like that's just how it is. Kids are not my target audience. I view my channel as more something for high schoolers and up. But because I play games like Pokemon or Minecraft or things on the channel, that can be counted as for kids even though people of all ages play those games. So I guess I could get into some legal trouble if I marked my video as not for kids, but then play things like Pokemon and then they view my video as for kids. So it's just a whole freaking mess. And I don't want to stop making content. That's the big thing. That's the whole reason I'm getting into this is I don't want to stop making content on the channel, but I need to do something that's definitely going to mark my channel as not for kids. And the only solution I could come up with, and it's going to be sound really stupid to a lot of people, is I'm a dipper. I'm a nicotine user. I use dip. I use vape. So at the start of the video, I'm either going to be vaping or I'm going to put a dip in. And that's just the way to signify that my channel is not for kids. And I get a lot of people aren't into that stuff, and that's fine. I'm not pushing this on anybody, and I don't condone anyone buying this if you're not already 21 years of age. But it's just so I can mark my channel as being something not for kids so I don't get into any trouble down the line, and it is a clear division between my channel and what is for kids. My Pokemon content is not for kids. Okay, cool, awesome. I'm gonna put a dip in and then we're gonna move on to this video. Actually, one more thing I wanted to cover. There is a channel Discord now that I have linked in the description below. And it's just for people if you're playing Pokemon or anything like that. There's a bunch of channels for trades, battles, and other games as well. A lot of people from my Dead by Daylight review are hitting me up wanting my friend code to play Dead by Daylight. So there's just a ton of channels there for the people on this channel to go and talk and play games together. And it's just a good time. So go check that out if you're interested. Now I'm going to put a dip in. I got my mud jug. You guys won't have to look at any nasty bottles or anything, but I'm so white on screen that you almost can't even tell I have one in. All right, so we're going to get into shiny hunting. This is not the Masuda method. This is not the breeding method in Pokemon. This is shiny hunting in the wild, going through random encounters or overworld encounters to catch a shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Sword and Shield. So let's swap over to the game footage. So here we are. You see I have my shiny Rookidee here. And this motherfucker took me like 50 hours to freaking get. I'm not joking. This took me forever to freaking get. And I wanted to finish it out. I've heard rumors that this method is not as effective as other methods. And I'll get into that in a second here. But this took me forever and I wanted to finish it out before I actually went on to breeding because I plan on breeding for a lot of my future shinies. But I will have a full guide on breeding later once I get my first. I'm trying to finish my deck so that way I can get the shiny charms so shit's a lot easier for me. But yeah, this one took me forever, almost over 5,000 encounters with Rookidee to find this Pokemon, and it's just a mess. So here's the article that Pokemon has put out. Let's see here. So basically, there is no chaining anymore. In previous Pokemon games, you would have to fight the same Pokemon over and over to create a chain to get a higher % shiny chance. In this game, it is strictly based on the number of battles you got. So the most you can get, the most battles done that is going to affect your shiny chance is 500, which is going to give you a 6 times shiny chance. So what that equates to in game, I'll show you here. So say you were going to hunt a shiny Rookidee. What that means in game is you're going to go over to wherever Rookidee or whatever Pokemon you are hunting can be found. So I'm on Route 2 here. We're just going to look around until we find a Rookidee. Did I make them freaking extinct when I hunted them? Okay, there's one. There we go. So, now you have the Rookidee encounter. What you do is you just battle it 500 times. You're going to battle it 500 times over. And you're going to just keep going and going and going. And it does not matter if you run into other Pokemon. You can run from them. So, And what you'll do is you can actually track the number of battles you have for a certain Pokemon in your Pokedex. So if you go in here, see it says number battled 999 because I battled this thing a ton. Okay, a ton. And after you hit your 500, that is the highest chance you will get of getting a shiny in the wild. It's a 1 out of 682 chance if you are not using the shiny charm, and it is a 1 out of 512 chance if you are using the shiny charm. And you're just going to do this over and over and over. And after 500, there is no chain, so you don't have to keep fighting Rookidee over and over and over. You can do other things. You can run into other Pokemon or run away, and you don't have to battle the Rookidee either. You can run away from the Rookidee if you so desire. The thing about that is, if you look back at the article, we'll switch back over to my screen here. Every time you defeat a Pokemon in the wild, you'll also be more likely than usual to see that Pokemon of the same species for a short time. So after battling a Pokemon, you're going to increase your odds of actually finding that Pokemon again in the wild. Now, the thing with shiny hunting is it's all luck. It doesn't matter how many times you do it. You could get lucky or be unlucky like me and take 50 hours in-game time to actually find the Pokemon you're looking for. My buddy the other day got 3 shinies in less than 48 hours. So it really comes down to straight luck. The problem is a lot of the data miners don't believe that this 1 out of 682 is correct. A lot of them think that this number is off because coding is wrong, and this is all subject to change. Everything in this video is subject to change. The game's only been out for a little over a week. So all of these things can change on us. Nothing could possibly be the same in a couple weeks. So right now, the data miners think that this number right here is wrong. And they think that this number is actually much higher and the odds are much worse. So as of right now, it seems to be that the Masuda method, the breeding method between two Pokemon from a different language, is the more effective method of trying to hunt shinies in this game. That is unclear at this point, and more information will come out over the next couple weeks. And if it does, I will make an updated guide. But as of right now, this seems to be the least effective method because of this right here. It says chance of shiny rate. What this means is very unclear. We don't know if this means that you're supposed to get like 3% of the time you'll get a 1 out of 682 chance, or if it means you get another 3% chance at an extra roll at a shiny. None of this is very clear, but like I said, as of right now, this seems to be the least effective method of hunting shinies in Pokemon Sword and Shield. So I will be continuing hunting shinies with the Masuda method in the future, and once I get my first Masuda method egg done, I will make a guide on how to do the Masuda method. But yeah, that pretty much covers how you can get shinies in wild encounters, overworld encounters, things like that. It is a very simple method. You can run, you can fight. It doesn't matter what you do whatever works best for you. If you are hunting something that is a random encounter, I would recommend knocking the Pokemon out because, like I said, there's a higher chance that you will actually spawn the Pokemon again if you battle it. So if you're doing, like, say, Dreepy, and you decide to go insane and hunt Dreepy in the wild for a shiny, then you're going to want to knock it out over and over and over because it's a random encounter. And I do not recommend that method, but if that's what you want to do, I'm not going to tell you how to play the game. But there you go. That is how you hunt shiny Pokemon in the overworld in Pokemon Sword and Shield. I hope you guys liked this video and found it helpful. And if you did, be sure to leave a like and smash that subscribe button for more videos like this in the future. Be sure to share the video with your friends. Let's grow this community we have going here on the channel. Be sure to check out that Discord, like I mentioned, if you're interested in doing any trades or anything. Help yourself complete the Pokedex. Be sure to check out my podcast, which I record with my buddy Nag every week. Well, almost every week. We try. We both got busy schedules, so it's hard to get a video out every week. But we just shoot the shit. We talk about video games and stuff, and it's a really good time. We really have fun with it. And all my other social media should be on screen here. I'm pretty active on all my social medias, so be sure to check me out there if you're interested in keeping up with the channel. But that is all I have for you guys today. I hope this helps. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video.